Hi there, Aquarius. This is your September reading, and I've specifically chosen the Crow Tarot for you because you're an air sign and crows represent special messages from Spirit. So let's see. Oh, I've just dropped one. It's the Ten of Swords. What is up for you in September? So this is already a good start. So the Ten of Swords, yes, it is about mental, perhaps torment in some way, but it is the end of that. So let's put that back in the deck and reshuffle. Let's have a look at what is happening for you in September. I realise it is not the very beginning of September, but let's see what the main theme or themes of September are about for you. So we're going to have a look at the recent past, and the recent past is the Queen of Wands. The present position is the Judgment card. A call to action, perhaps? A call to take action? What's hidden is the Ace of Cups. That's a nice card to be in the what's hidden position. The obstacle is the Three of Pentacles. Okay, so this could be about collaboration or joining with others and working with others. Perhaps that's a difficult situation. What could be done, should be done, could be done, can be done. In other words, the guidance is the Knight of Swords. That's very much about communication. And the potential outcome is the Page of Cups. So this is a card of reward, really. Let's have a look at an overarching energy for you for September, the Magician. So this is a card. I'm just trying to think what the astrological association is with the Magician. I'm thinking Gemini, but I'm not certain. Can't remember. Underneath the deck, the Six of Cups and the King of Cups is on top of the deck. So it feels like the ability to turn things around for you, although it's actually a very good selection here of cards. The past position being the Queen of Wands, whether this is you, or an energy, or somebody else. It is somebody who's really strong and determined, somebody who's brave. I mean, I'm sure you'd like to think it's you, and possibly it is you. Because you're going to need that with the present position is the Judgment card. It's blowing a gale here, and I've got the wind chime near the window, so that's going to keep making a noise. Yes, so with the present position being the Judgment, it's about renewal, it's about action on something that perhaps you know needs to be done. And so you're going to need that, that courage, that passion, that determination that the Queen of Wands has to enable you to do that. I'm drawn to the fact that it is the number is 20. So it might be that somebody is there waiting in the wings or available to help you with that. I did get that as an aside. What's hidden is the Ace of Cups, so maybe it's this person. Maybe there is somebody who, it could be romantic, it doesn't have to be romantic, it could just be somebody who loves you. A partner, a parent, a friend who is really prepared to help you, to go all out and support you in that. Let's have a look at the obstacle. The obstacle is the Three of Pentacles. There might be a determination within you to really solve. I'm getting this issue. It feels like there is some sort of issue here in September that you've been trying to get on top of. And there might be a wish for you to be able to do it yourself, a wish for you to be completely and totally independent and self-sufficient. And this might be a situation where you really need to lean on people. And that could be difficult for you. It could also be a case of the people who you kind of, in the circumstances, need to lean on or trust or rely on in some way have proven to be unreliable in the past. You know, this card here, this overarching energy is it's a Mercury energy. So it's the energy of communication. And I feel that you may need to call on, or you may already have, that gift of communication to smooth things out with this other party that you may need to collaborate in this circumstance. I'm going to draw another card on this Knight of Swords. This is what the guidance card, what could be done, what should be done, etc. And it is communication. I mean, communication is always good. But what do we need to know about that Knight of Swords? Aquarius. What does Aquarius need to know about this Knight of Swords in September, please? So you've got the High Priestess. So there's an intuitive knowing here, perhaps, or there's something hidden quite deep. It could be both. You know, an intuitive knowing, something hidden quite deep. I know that that's paradoxical, because how can it be both? How can it be hidden and an intuitive knowing? I feel that it is about trusting your intuition. Trusting your intuition about this communication that is required in this situation. You know, this could be about love, this could be about work, this could be about something else. This could be about, I'm getting quite strongly, but I don't want to go too much into the wording because YouTube doesn't like it. But there could be somebody who is really in desperate need of your advice, desperate need of your help, to bring them back from a situation that is very negative. So you need to use your intuition in that circumstance. I mean, that could be just for a select few, but trust your intuition here. Trust that you have the power to help this person or this situation. Or if it is about work or something a bit less life and death, shall we say, then trust your intuition. And communicate that according to that intuition. The potential here is really, really very, very nice. It's the Page of Pentacles, so it is a message of love, a message of compassion. It's a message, a message of understanding, a message of connection, perhaps emotional connection. But it is the potential for some sort of offering here. And I feel that it is coming back to you. I feel that, Aquarius, in the month of September, you have been quite giving of yourself, quite giving of your emotions, quite open in some way. And perhaps that is not something that you are particularly comfortable with, or that you're not comfortable with at the moment. Trust that that is appropriate for where you're at now and the particular circumstances that you're at. I'm getting quite particular situations for some people, and it is required for you to show that person that you are very human, and that you in some way understand where they're coming from, even though you may not have been in that circumstance. So I'm getting the message for you to remember that. A lot of this reading is channeled. So that's what I've got. So I'm just going to sum this up, if I can. You have the ability to communicate very well in September, particularly to somebody who needs your help in quite a dire situation. Aside from that, in your own life, you may need to recognize your own bravery. You may need to act upon a situation. It's a call to action. And you may be surprised at a particular emotion that's hidden from you within somebody else. Your obstacle is perhaps your unwillingness to connect with others in a way that is very meaningful for them in order for them to assist you in a situation. So you may be a little bit detached by nature, and your obstacle is to overcome that, to put that aside and pretend that you're not that way, because that's really going to help you. What should be done is communication and really acting upon your intuition, because Aquarius, I don't know if Aquarius is really renowned for being particularly intuitive or psychic or whatever, but I think that really what people don't know is that you're off the charts in that way. And your potential outcome is really a gift to you, but also a gift to others around you, and particularly somebody who is in quite desperate need at the moment. So I hope this, I was going to say healing, it sounds quite arrogant, but I hope this reading is helpful for you, Aquarius. Cheers.